morning, everybody. Coach Bree here. I am coming to talk to you today about using oils topically. So many of you have recently gotten started with oils because this summer we had a major BOGO event and it was a great time to save some money, get started with oils, and kind of join our oil squad. So, but I want to kind of touch base with you when it comes to using your oils topically. It is a time-tested, true way of using your oils to, benefit your body and your mind and your emotions, but it's really important to understand how to do that safely. So the last thing we want is for you to get started with oils and actually, have a weird reaction to them or possibly not know how to properly dilute them or when you're actually supposed to. So I'm kind of going to give you a high-level overview of when you know to dilute them, how much to dilute them, and all of that. So when it comes to our oils, because I am a doTERRA advocate, these oils are completely safe for any kind of use that you want to use them for, whether it be topically, aromatically, or internally. However, some of them need to be diluted. So basically our doTERRA oils fall into 3 categories, and that is neat, dilute, sometimes we call that hot, or sensitive. So neat oils are ones that can just be applied directly to your skin. You can take it out of the bottle here, drop a drop on your skin, and rub it in, okay? And it's one they're quite mellow. They're not gonna have an adverse reaction for most people. Not everybody, most, we're all different, right? And so if you ever hear me say that you can apply something neat, that just means it can go directly on your skin and rub it in. Something to think about that there, though, is that our skin absorbs it very, very quickly. So it actually almost kind of, and the air absorbs it too. So it doesn't actually always have the most potency and effect when you do something neat. You also use a lot more of your oils when you use it neat too. So the second category is called dilute or hot. And so many times you'll hear me talk about maybe cinnamon. Cinnamon is a hot oil, or oregano is a hot oil. That means it always needs to be diluted. So you never want to put a hot oil directly on your skin because it is very potent. It can actually it won't burn, but it will not feel good. So we want to make sure that you use safety, and so you dilute it with fractionated coconut oil. And so, or a different carrier oil, but I just say fractionated coconut oil because that is actually what I gift my new oilers as soon as they get started. They always get a full bottle of fractionated coconut oil from me and a few rollers to get started because I want them to be able to use their oil safely. Right? It really doesn't serve them well if all I do is just have them buy oils from me and let them loose. That is not what we're here for. So you will get a full bottle of fractionated coconut oil from me so that you can already start to use the oils topically if you desire, or make roller bottles if you want. So if you're ever curious about how to know whether or not an oil is needs to be diluted or it's a sensitive oil, one of the tools that we also get as new members of our oil tribe is the Essential Life book. And this comes when you place your first LRP order. And basically it's like the encyclopedia of oils. It has every oil, every blend, everything you can imagine in here. But there's also an app. It's called Modern Essentials. And you can use that too, and that will help you determine whether or not you need to dilute an oil or not. So we talked about neat oils directly on the skin, talked about diluting oils or hot oils. The third category is sensitive. And that is oils that should be diluted for people with already sensitive skin or those who are young or older. So children's skin, definitely almost always I dilute oils every time I put it on my daughter's skin. I always, start with fractionated coconut oil and mix that with the oils. I also, if there's anybody that's elderly, their skin is very thin. And so it's important to dilute oils when you're working with your grandma or somebody in a nursing home or things like that, or maybe patients that you work with from a caretaker perspective. Make sure that you're diluting the oils for them as well. And anytime you're trying a new oil, guys, it's a great idea to dilute it because you don't know how your body's going to react to it. And for example, I have very sensitive skin. I used to suffer from eczema, rosacea, things like that. And so, but there are some oils that I can put directly on my skin neat that other people need to dilute. So it's all about bio-individuality here. It's playing with them, getting acquainted with your oils, and really building a trust relationship with them. But it's always a good idea that when you buy a new oil from us, that you make sure that you try it with fractionated coconut oil first, okay? So now you know that you need to be doing that, and I'm going to go through a few places that we typically suggest that you put them topically. So one is your face. We have lots of oils for great basic skincare, also any kind of breakouts that you might be having, or hormonal breakouts that time of the month. So your face is always one. Your forehead and your neck is great for tension, as is your temples. So any kind of headaches, migraine, head tension, that kind of thing. Those are areas that are great for topical application. The roof of your mouth, if you take a drop of oil and you push it to the roof of your mouth, that can actually help with emotional support and mood enhancement. If you're not keen on tasting the oils, then you can actually put it at the base of your neck down here, and that has the same benefit as putting it on the roof of your mouth. Kind of interesting, right? It's all these acupressure points. The third one is kind of on your, not third, we're on like the fourth, your temple, your pulse points here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, pulse points here. That's a good way too. It gets straight into your bloodstream that way. Any kind of digestive issues, you can put it in a clockwise motion on your abdomen and over any kind of internal organs that are giving you pain or you're having issues there. You can go ahead and put that there. You can put it on your chest over your heart if you're having any kind of anxious feelings or nervousness. It can definitely go over your heart. And then the final one that is always tried and true, it's also great for kids, is the bottom of the feet. So the bottom of the feet is one of the most quickly absorbed areas of your body for oils, and it is basically, it helps it get through all of your body parts. So not only does it help those trigger points that are found on the bottom of the feet, but it has whole body effects. So that is great to do with kiddos. Along the spine is the same way, but if you're trying a new oil, you're not sure how it's going to react to your body and you don't want to smell like it. Sometimes people don't love the smell of oils that they actually need for their body. Put it on the bottoms of your feet, put your socks on and go. And then you're getting the benefits, but you're not actually smelling it right off the bat. So that's a great suggestion too. When in doubt, dilute. When in doubt, absolutely dilute. And the final thing that I'm going to leave you with is a little tidbit regarding our citrus oils. So lemon, tangerine, grapefruit, lime, all of those, and wild orange, those are citrus oils. Our citrus oils are photosensitive, so that means it's going to make your skin sensitive for about 12 hours after you put it on in the sunlight. So our suggestion with citrus oils is, if you really want to put them on topically, great, go for it. Just stay out of the direct sunlight after that for about 12 hours. And so to me, that's a hassle. So I don't put them directly on my skin, or if I do, it's on the bottoms of my feet. Okay, so instead, I make sure to diffuse it in the air or take them internally. Our citrus oils are great internally because you can just put a few drops in a glass of water and it's amazing. It's like instead of using a whole lemon, you can use a few drops of lemon oil, make a whole pitcher of lemonade, things like that. So it's a great way to still get the absolute benefits of the oils, but not like subject yourself to the photosensitivity aspect of the citrus oils. So just think of that. You're still getting all the benefits, just different ways. So I hope that you found this helpful. If you need more information on how to use your oils, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My email is coachbree@tigerstripesearned.com. And just be sure to use the tools that we give you when you enroll with us here on our team. And I look forward to hearing more about your oil stories. Bye.